I've come to Buchanan Primary School on the banks of Loch Lomond to meet some pupils who need a weather report to help them make an important decision. So let's see if we can help them. Hello there, I hear you've been doing a weather project. So what have you been learning about the weather? Why is weather important? Any ideas?
So we know what sports to play?
Exactly, we need to know if we can go surfing or skiing depending on the weather. Any other suggestions?
So we know if the roads are icy?
If the roads are icy or if there's snow, that can cause chaos on the roads. So that's a very good point. So it's really important to know what the weather is going to be like because it impacts on all of our lives. As a weather forecaster, I look at charts about the rain and about temperature and put together a weather report for the television, standing in front of the weather map and telling people what the weather is going to be like. So I need some help with a weather report today. Can you help me with that?
Yes!
Well, while the class are preparing those weather charts, I've popped out to meet a woman called Frida to find out more about how important weather reports are for life on the farm. Hi there, Frida. Tell me, what are you doing here?
Well, this is my very own weather station, and every morning at 9 o'clock I come out here and I take the measurements and I make my observations, and it all gets written down in my little blue book here, and I put all this data onto my little computer, and my little computer sends it to the supercomputer at the Met Office. And the Met Office use it for informing their predictions for the weather ahead, but more importantly, from my data, they use it to sort of form a historical record of what the weather's been like over the years.
So Frida, you obviously measure the weather yourself, but you get weather reports from other places too.
It's terribly important for us as farmers to know what's going to happen in the next couple of hours. This data is just what's happening here and now at 9 o'clock in the morning. But for us, we need to know what it's going to do in the afternoon and tomorrow.
So tell me, Frida, why is weather reporting so important for life here in the farm?
It affects every single decision we make on a daily basis. It really is so important if we want to put the dairy cows out. If it's pouring wet and cold, we won't put them out. If we're growing crops, we need to know when to plough, we need to know when to seed. And then the other really important thing is that we spread slurry in the spring. Now, slurry is the sort of natural fertiliser that comes from the cow's dung. Now, we can't spread that when it's raining, and otherwise it causes pollution.
Well, thanks very much for all your help, Frida. It's been great meeting someone else who's enthusiastic and passionate about the weather. But I've got to go now, and I'd better be quick because I've just about got time to meet one more person to talk about the weather. I've still got a few minutes before I need to get back to the school, and I'm really looking forward to meeting the next person. He's a Regional Resilience Advisor. Not quite sure what that means, but it sounds exciting, so let's go find out. Hi there, Stuart. So what exactly does your job involve?
I work with police, fire, ambulance, the health boards, local authorities and a few others. And the main part of my job is to make sure that everyone's working together effectively. So when we do have an emergency and police and fire or a local authority are involved, then everyone knows each other, know how each other works, and the whole thing goes much more smoothly than it would if that was the first time they'd met each other.
And tell me, how important is weather reporting to your work?
Weather reporting is vital. There's many things that we do, events that we do, where we have to know what the weather is going to be like a few days before so we can plan accordingly. And also, for instance, we're standing here on a very busy road. Local authorities, trunk road operators need to know what the weather is going to be like so they can plan how they're going to keep the roads open.
So what other events can be affected by the weather?
Really, any event that's held outdoors, football matches, rock concerts, those kind of things can be affected by weather. A recent example was the Hogmanay celebrations in Edinburgh, which were cancelled because of high winds and the danger to the public there.
Thanks, Stuart. It's been great to hear how weather reports have helped you and the emergency services make some important decisions. Right, it's time for me to get back to the school now, and if I'm quick enough, I might just be in time to see those weather reports.
Hello, my name is Martin the Weather, and I'll be talking to you about tomorrow's weather. Now, there will be lots of rain, and there will be some gales, and there definitely will be some thunder. So it's not a good day to go out tomorrow.
We've learned a lot about reporting the weather today and how weather reports can help us decide what to do and what to wear. They also help with some important decisions, like whether sporting fixtures can go ahead or whether we need to grit the roads. So perhaps you'd like to do some weather reporting at your school. It could be a good career move too.